A first-of-its-kind lawsuit against Facebook, filed by victims of violence in Kenosha. Chris Ty is always investigating and joins us live now. Chris, they say the social media giant cost lives here.
That's right, Erica, and the key question here is how did people like Kyle Rittenhouse know to go to Kenosha on the night of August the 25th, just days after that unarmed African-American man, Jacob Blake, was shot in the back 7 times by a white Kenosha police officer. The loved ones of those who died in Kenosha say Facebook is partly to blame for allowing posts that were mobilizing militias and activating white supremacists, leave them up for days after they were flagged hundreds of times. It appears the sheriff's department threw water and permission into the hands of militia members on the night of August 25th.
We don't have non-lethal.
In the minutes that followed, 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse, authorities say, shot and killed Joseph Rosenbaum first. Then minutes later, Anthony Huber, whose partner is now suing Rittenhouse, and the social media giant, she says, helped mobilize him.
Coming out here wanting to play soldier and killing innocent people and ripping away the most promising future of a 26-year-old man.
The militia commander wrote on Facebook to the Kenosha chief of police his call to action that week. "We are mobilizing tonight," he said. "You will still be outnumbered. And I ask that you do not have your officers tell us to go home under threat of arrest."
Because of the events in Charlottesville, in 2017, Facebook was well aware of the violence that could result because of these militia pages and this specific call to arms.
The suit filed Tuesday against the militia, Facebook, Rittenhouse, and others alleges Facebook's inaction led to the death of 2 protesters, in addition to the harm suffered by plaintiffs. The enabling and empowering of militias to conspire with its platform and tools allow white supremacist groups to recruit, organize, and thrive, while Facebook continues to profit from their activities, and those who fight for social justice continue to die.
They were warned over 400 times by these reports, and they didn't do anything until after 2 people had died. And we want those policies to change.
In a statement to CBS, Facebook said they have taken down the Facebook account of Kyle Rittenhouse, and they say they aren't sure that he ever saw or engaged with any of those militia Facebook pages. The social media giant says they have also taken down the Facebook account of the Wisconsin militia, and they say there is no indication that anybody who has been supportive of Kyle Rittenhouse has posted lately. If they have, those posts have also been taken down. Erica, the lawsuit filed against Facebook does seek damages. The exact dollars, though, not yet released. In the loop, Chris Ty, CBS 2 News.